Good evening. We are back here again. Okay, we will continue reading the Keys to Success, the 17 principles of personal achievement, right? And tonight we are going to continue reading this wonderful book, amazing book. If I don't if I'm not mistaken, it was created or published in 1937. So since 1937, this book has been around. And, well, I had the privilege to find it, okay? And I definitely want to share with everybody who wants to listen and who would like to succeed at anything in their life. I really would like to share it with you. So today we are going to start the second chapter. The second chapter is about establishing a mastermind alliance. Interesting. Okay, last time we started this chapter 2 about establishing a mastermind alliance, and I got to read page 1st and 2nd. So today I'm going to start the 3rd page, and in the 3rd page we are going to start the step 2. And the step 2 says, select the members of your alliance. So this is what it says. Choosing the people who will help you attain your goal must be done carefully. You may initially select some people who later decide are not appropriate. You may discover that there are unanticipated needs for knowledge that must be filled. Trial and error will be part of the process, but there are 2 qualities to keep foremost in your mind that will help you avoid too many surprises. The first is the ability to do the job. Do not select people for your alliance merely because you like or know them. Such people are valuable to you because they improve the quality of your life, but they are not necessarily suited to a mastermind alliance. Your best friend may not be the most knowledgeable marketing professional in your area, but perhaps he can introduce you to someone who is. The other quality is the ability to work in a spirit of harmony. Yes, who doesn't like to work in harmony with others? Without harmony, your alliance will falter. Perhaps not right away, but at some crucial moment when everything is about to be won or lost. Andrew Carnegie once told me of a worldwide search he conducted for his chief chemist. His scouts found a brilliant man working for a German firm. His ability was without question. Carnegie entered into a 5-year contract for the man's services. Within a year, he had released the man from the bargain. Why? Because the chemist was so temperamental. I'm gonna say it to the best of my temperamental. That he had an entire department in upheaval. None of the other chemists could work with him, and the fellow was so concerned with perceived slights that he spent all his time fuming and accomplished nothing. You must keep any thoughts of discord out of your alliance. There must be a complete meeting of the minds, without any reservations on the part of any member. Personal ambitions must be subordinate to the fulfillment and successful achievement of the definite purpose of the alliance. This includes your own. Being clear about your alliance purpose will give you a basis for judging someone's ability to work in harmony with it. You may still have to make adjustments in the alliance composition, but there are also steps you must take to build that harmony. Step number 3, determine your rewards. Clearly determine rewards for participation in your mastermind alliance. Okay, Rohn said, clearly determined rewards for participation in your mastermind alliance are an important factor in its harmony. Determine at the outset what rewards you are offering in return for the work of others, and there will be little room for later recriminations. There are 10 basic motives toward action that can be the basic of these rewards. Number 1, self-preservation. Number 2, love. Number 3, fear. Number 4, sex. Number 5, desire for life after death. Number 6, freedom for mind and body. Number 7, anger. Number 8, hate. Number 9, desire for recognition and self-expression. And number 10, wealth. Wealth is obviously wealth will obviously have the greatest appeal for members of your commercial enterprise. But remember, the other motive can play an important role. Recognition and self-expression are just as important as money to many people. Be aware that some of these motives, anger, hate, fear, can twist the minds of your team if you rely upon them. Your best motivator, wealth, must be willingly, fairly, and generously divided among your team. The more generous you are, the more help you will get. Another of your principles of success is the habit of going the extra mile. He will talk about this habit on chapter 5. It will serve you well if you incorporate it into your alliance from the beginning. Step number 4. Set a time and place for meetings. Your alliance must be active to do any good. Establish a definite place and time for regular meetings to ensure that you are making progress and dealing with the issues you face. Your early meetings will likely involve fine-tuning the plan you have made for your success, drawing upon the specialized skills of your members. As your alliance matures and harmony grows among the members, you will find that these meetings create a flow of ideas into every member's mind. As you work together over time, more excitement will greet every meeting and more harmony will arise. Harmony, that's a beautiful feeling, right? Harmony. I love it. Think about a group of sales representatives brought together for a conference. They may arrive in general agreement about their goals, but a day or a weekend spent reinforcing their determination, listening to and incorporating their suggestion for the plan at hand will send them away fired up and eager to achieve their goals. Do not let the regular meetings take the place of frequent contact between the members. Telephone calls, notes, and even conversations in a hallway will keep the alliance primed for action when it meets in full, so that sudden developments can be addressed quickly. Maintaining your alliance. The harmony of your alliance is built upon the mutual agreement on your definite purpose. But like any construction, it must be preserved with diligent work. That work will be your task as its leader. Your attention should focus on 4 areas. Confidence. Very important. Confidence. Confidence is reliance or trust based on proved fidelity, which means faithfulness to duty and loyalty to obligations. As the leader of the alliance, you must inspire confidence in your members by your dedication to your definite major purpose. You must also insist within the group on confidentiality. Often, it is harmful for members to discuss the purpose of your alliance outside the group. Some people can give away a secret without a moment's thought. You don't need them in your mastermind alliance. Understanding, very important. All members of the group must possess a complete knowledge and comprehension of the nature, significance, and implication of a situation or proposition that the group faces. You may employ a specialist to heighten your understanding of various fields, but every person involved must be able to deal with the core issues of every decision. And before a decision is made, each member of your group must be conceived that it is a good decision, which one he or she can support wholeheartedly. Fairness and justice, very important. To be fair and to be just. When you form your mastermind alliance, each member must agree at the outset on the contribution each will make toward your enterprise. Everyone should also be agreed on the division of benefits and profits. Everyone must deal with everyone else on completely ethical terms. No member of the alliance should seek unfair advantage at the expense of others. That's a no-no. Otherwise, dissension will arise and completely destroy the association. Courage, another important quality. Your alliance must meet danger and difficulties with firmness, resolution, and valor. Sorry, I don't know how to say that in English, but in Spanish is valor. V-A-L-O-R. The courage do not comes from self-confidence. And, wait a second, I said it wrong. The courage to do so comes from self-confidence and a well-developed success consciousness. The courage of two separate individuals is nothing compared with that of a united team. Just as the power of a single battery is less than that of a group of batteries. This is another excellent example of the power a mastermind alliance derive from its harmony. The more the minds that are linked together, the greater the power harnessed and the more the resistance that can be overcome. Form a mastermind alliance with yourself. First and foremost, start with yourself. A woman came to see me once and began to tell me all her difficulties. Her sight was almost gone. She had given up on doctor. She said who she said were quacks. She had lost most of her money investing in movies. Her husband was a philanderer. Her mother had died after a long and awful illness, and her relatives were a plague. Her bitter catalog of woes went on and on. And if I hadn't felt sorry for her, I wouldn't have listened to them. She was so full of self-pity. Apparently, no one good or constructive thing had passed her away in 20 years. Unbelievable. Mr. Hill, she asked me, why do all these things happen to me? I did not want to be harsh with her, but somehow I had to get her to face facts. I said, frankly, with your negative attitude, it is a wonder that you are able to do anything at all. I'm not a bit surprised that your family bothers you or that your husband runs around. I'm amazed he hasn't left home. What can I do to stop him? You can't do anything for him now, I told her, but you can do something for yourself. You have been thinking about your losses to the exclusion of everything else. The more you concentrate on them, the more you attract other losses. Stop thinking about them. Make up your mind that you are going to benefit with your experience and then adopt a definite plan for regaining your sight. Dwell upon the idea that your eyes will get better. Decide that you will seek medical help and believe that it will work. If you can change your attitude, toward yourself, your husband will see something to excite his interest in you again. Your relative will stop seeing you as a doormat. I can't tell you any more than that now. When you manage to put yourself into a more positive frame of mind, come see me again. Before I do anything for you, you must do something for yourself. I tell this story because I want to say the same thing to you. Whatever personal obstacles you face, you must start getting to know that side of your personality that knows no obstacle, that recognizes no defeats. Cultivate a friendship with the other you. So no matter what you are doing, you are aligned with someone who shares your goals. All the philosophy and advice in this book about persuading and motivating others will be much useful to you if you practice it on yourself. If you have convinced yourself that you need and deserve a $10,000 loan, you won't just walk into a bank and ask for it. You're gonna get nothing. You will cultivate the friendship and appreciation of the loan officer. You will present her with a list of the possibilities for the project you have in mind. You will outline your solid plans for repayment, and you will do it with infectious confidence. You will succeed. You will begin to take charge of the efforts of others only when you take complete charge of the power of your mind. Cultivate mastermind alliances whenever you can. Okay, I really would love to keep on reading this amazing book. Doesn't you find it fascinating? I did. I have, since I discovered it, since I discovered this book, I have listened to it, I don't know how many times. I lost count. But everything that I learned in this book, I found it to be amazing. I believe that if I had known all the wisdom that this book talks about, oh my gosh, I don't know where I would have been today. Really is powerful. It's powerful. Anyway, we managed to read until page 22. No, sorry about that. 21. We managed to read until page 21. So next time we are going to continue to read the book, and we are going to start on page 22. So thank you for being there and listening to me reading this amazing book. And I really wish to inspire 100 million people to better their life by at least starting to know about this book, this amazing book, this wonderful book. So thank you for being there. And please, don't forget, if you have a question, a comment, a suggestion, anything about this book, write it down there. I'll answer it to the best of my ability with pleasure. And if you need any real estate services, or if you believe, or if you think I might be able to connect you with any other professional, because I know a lot of professionals that are willing to help anybody in need, just let me know. So thank you, and have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Bye.